Welcome back to This Week in Agribusiness, and we are about to name the 5 finalists in the competition for America's Farm Mom of the Year. You were in St. Louis for that.
We had the opportunity to interview them. There's still time to vote through Wednesday for America's Farmers Farm Mom of the Year. 5 regional finalists, including Mary Courtney. She and her husband are first-generation farmers. They started about 8 years ago at Baghdad, Kentucky, just a little bit east of Louisville.
It's amazing. It's very surreal being here in St. Louis, realizing what this is all about. It's very humbling. It's kind of like I haven't taken the time to step back and see what kind of impact my daily life has on certain components of society. So to be recognized for my work and my passion, I always try to be a positive example because there's plenty of farm moms in front of me, such as my own mom, and that's how I've modeled my life. And to see that recognized, and what a good example for not just other farm moms, but other moms, to realize we're the same. We may have different livelihoods, but mothers on the farm are caretakers not only of their children, but of their land and their resources and their food.
Another regional farm mom finalist, Katie Hager from Underwood, North Dakota. She and her husband farm there about 8,000 acres. She didn't grow up on a farm, but she's a full-time farm mom now.
When I got the phone call that I was the Northwest Regional Farm Mom of the Year for 2016, I broke down. It was one of those, well, who nominated me? Who saw something that they thought was of value? And I really had to step back and say, who do I cross paths with? And when I started to find out, it was my husband, it was my mother-in-law, my children, some of my closest friends, some of our business partners that we work with on our farm. It was humbled, and it made me say, you know what, even on our toughest days, it's definitely worth it.
Another of the regional farm mom finalists is Karen Casper. She and her husband have a dairy farm there near Owatonna, Minnesota. She cares for 400 heifers and calves.
When Tracy called me, I was in the house finishing up some paperwork, kind of in a hurry to get out to do my chores, and I thought, well, I better take this phone call. And so when she said who she was, she asked if I knew Steph Casper, who is, of course, my youngest daughter. And I thought it was somebody looking for Steph. So I said, yes, I do, that's my daughter. And she said, well, she's nominated you for Farm Mom of the Year. I said, you have to be kidding me. And so at first I thought if she didn't have enough detail, I would have thought it was a prank call. And so I sat down, and so as Tracy explained it to me, I still couldn't believe it. I told Tracy that probably about 3 times. I said, I really can't believe this. This is amazing. So it was a complete surprise, and it really warms my heart.
And then there's a regional farm mom finalist this year from Rhode Island. Ann Stamp, a mother of 8, has been a co-manager of the family farm there for 25 years.
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. A big surprise for me. I had no idea that I was nominated. Our daughter Laura decided to send off an essay, and I'm beyond honored to represent farm moms across, all of the Northeast in my situation, and it's been just a privilege because really hardworking folks in hardworking families, and I'm completely humbled and been so blessed with meeting the incredible women that I've met here in the last couple of days. I've got some real lifelong buddies, which is very encouraging.
And you also need to meet the regional farm mom from the southwest part of the United States, Nikki Weathers. She's very active in Farm Bureau. She's at Yuma, Colorado.
It's overwhelming. It's, without getting emotional, it's humbling. It's so exciting to be honored and recognized for the stuff that we do every day. Just raising our kids and raising our farm, and it's an overwhelming feeling, and it's so exciting to be part of this group of women.
How do you maintain your energy to do everything you have to do?
Lots of energy drinks and coffee. It's that passion that you love to do. It's been rainy in Colorado, and we've been talking just the other day. It was cold and muddy, and the heifers were muddy, and we were outside in the rain, and thought, you know what, this is still better than an 8 to 5 office job, because we get to see the cattle, we get to watch them grow, we get to watch the corn grow, and my husband talks every day that you can see the grass grow a little bit more every day, and it's just, you get to be part of that and raise our kids on the ranch and teach them what we're doing, and it's awesome.
They all have Farm Mom right there on their resume, all very active in the agriculture enterprises, and they have been selected by Monsanto as the regional farm moms. They each get $5,000. One of them will be selected as the National Farm Mom. Folks can vote through Wednesday at americasfarmers.com.
And next week, learn who is the Farm Mom of the Year.
That's right here.
Yes, indeed. So you be here next week. Join us again for This Week in Agribusiness.
So long, everyone.
Closed captioning for This Week in Agribusiness is brought to you by Kubota Tractor Corporation. For those driven to do more, we are Kubota. This Week in Agribusiness has been brought to you by ADM. This Week in Agribusiness is produced by Omax Communications in association with High Yield Productions. We invite you to visit us online at agbizweek.com.